What's happening, all you guys of purpose and integrity? In this video, I'm going to share with you what I believe every man needs to share with his teenage daughter. When should you share this, you ask? Whenever you find out that she's getting serious about guys. She's starting to date guys. She's starting to like guys. She calls herself have a boyfriend. At some point, you should make the time and tell her things that she needs to know about guys from a man's perspective. I don't know why they left this out of the playbook, but this is something that every man should do to help his daughter navigate life. Now, I'm going to expound on these points in other videos following this one, but hey, if you have a point that you think I missed here, that I should have shared, that you think's important, go ahead and leave a comment so that we can all learn and grow. Before we get started, you need to know that I'm a man that's been married for over 37 years. I got married as a young guy. I believe in traditional ways, traditional roles. I've been a provider. I've done everything I needed to do to take care of my family. This is coming from that perspective. This is not coming from Pookie and Ray Ray's perspective. This is coming from a man of tradition and religious convictions. So if this is not the advice you're looking for, just exit left. With no further ado, let's get started. Number one, never have sex with a man that you don't believe you're going to marry or that you would marry. Guys don't benefit or care about you having a sexual experience before you get with them. If somebody's told you that lie, just slam it down. A guy would rather start with you fresh. Enough said until the other video. Number two, never, ever, ever, ever have a child with someone that you're not married to. It's a serious thing bringing a life into this world, and it's a big plus for a child to experience both parents on a daily basis. If you bring a child into this world without someone that's going to be in their life every day, like a husband, you're setting that child up for failure. Talk about it more in another video. Number three, learn how to flirt. That is not a bad thing. In order to attract a man to you, you have to know how to flirt. You have to know how to move like a female on this planet. If your mama don't teach you, learn it from an auntie. Find someone that knows how to attract guys through flirting. It's a very tactful way to let a guy know that he can approach you. Number four, move in your feminine energy. That is women's superpower when it comes to men. Attracting men, keeping men, satisfying men, triggering men to want to be good men for you. It's all about your femininity. And if you walk around like a guy, you're wearing hats sideways, you're wearing baggy men's clothing, you're talking like a dude, you're moving like a dude, that's not attractive. If you want a good man, what they call high value man, or a man that has good morals, you got to move in your feminine energy. Number five, the guy of your needs is likely not in your age bracket. It's just a fact. Men mature later than women. And if you're 20 years old, 22 years old, 24 years old, to find a man that got his stuff together, knows what direction he's going in life, and is able to care for himself, you, and maybe a child, is going to be 7, 8, 10, almost 15 years older than you. Don't look for young guys your age to have their stuff together. It's okay if you want to get with a guy you believe is good and go through the struggle of life until he does get his stuff together. But if you're looking for someone that already has their stuff together, you're probably looking for a guy that's older than you. And to have a relationship that's going to work and last, you need to admire and respect a man. And that's hard to do if you're in a relationship with someone that's stumbling through life. Number six, if you believe you're dealing with a good man, don't play games with him. Guys that are on their grind focused in life, doing what they need to do to grow, flourish in life, they don't have time for women that's playing games. Don't try to play with their emotions with you against their mom. Don't try to play against their emotions, making them choose between you and if they have a child, their child. Don't play games with men. Be gentle, kind, straightforward. That'll get you further in life with a good man than not. When you're getting to know a man to have a long lasting relationship with, you have a better chance with a man that came from a two-parent household. It's just a fact. When a guy grows up and he sees how a woman moves and he sees how a man moves and he learns those things in a nucleus family, he's more likely to be stable, emotionally able to enter into a relationship and have staying power in that relationship. Number 8, men of value are likely focused on their career, their job, and so forth, probably their business. They don't have a lot of time for touchy-feely games. If you need a friend, find you a friend that will spend time with you and not get jealous or distract from your relationship. A good man that's out there on his grind, working and focused on being a provider, taking care of his business, and doing everything he can to afford life will not have a lot of time to spend with you. Unfortunately, I don't know a better word to say it, dilly-dallying around. He has to schedule in and make effort to spend time with you, usually on his day off. So don't get offended and all bent out of shape if he doesn't have time to hold your hand through every day. Number 9, try not to complicate your relationship with a man. You know, people have said that men are simple creatures. They don't need much. They need food, physical contact. They need you to be present. But a lot of people don't talk about some of their primitive needs. And unfortunately, when those go neglected, men do not proceed in a relationship, as in asking you to marry them. A couple of needs that people overlook is men have a primitive need to feel needed. You have to express that to a man some kind of way throughout the week, preferably daily. You also have to let a man know that you appreciate any effort that he does in making you happy or making you full of peace. If you don't show appreciation to a man on a daily or weekly basis, he'll never ask you to marry him. And if someone else are satisfying those needs, you're probably going to lose him to that other person. Express that you need him. Express that you appreciate him on a daily, no less than a weekly basis. Number 10, men don't marry their competitors. What do I mean by that? There are some women that are actually accomplishing much more than men do. Men don't like when you throw that up in their face. You express that they're less than a person because they're not doing as much as you do. When you try to one up them when they try to do things for you. An example, if a man buys you a gift, you say, oh, that gift is not good enough. This would have been a better gift. That's a no-no with men. You got to show them that you appreciate their efforts. If a man has a car that he went and bought, and you say, man, why'd you buy that car? You should have got a much nicer car like this. That's competing with a man. He buys a car, you buy a nicer car. He takes you out to dinner, you take him out to a nicer spot. You get a job paying $200,000 a year, he has a job paying $80,000 a year, and you rub that in his nose. Do not compete with a man that you think you want to marry, because he'll never ask you to marry if you're competing against him. Number 11, men are attracted to women who take care of themselves. You got to take care of yourself physically. You got to take care of yourself mentally. You got to take care of yourself emotionally. Men are attracted to women that take care of themselves. Guys are kind of put off by women who drink excessively, use substances that are not necessary to navigate life. They're afraid that those women will embarrass them or just not take care of themselves in life. So remember, you want a man to be attracted to you, you need to take care of yourself. Take care of your body, take care of your clothes, take care of, just be responsible and take care of yourself. That will keep a man attracted to you. Number 12, recognize when a man wants to be in your life for the long haul. A couple things that men do that's in their nature, kind of primitive, is they try to protect you and they want to provide for you. If a man sees that you have needs and he doesn't want to participate in getting those needs met, that's probably a cue to you that that guy doesn't care for you and doesn't want to care for you for a long-term relationship. If a guy's not wanting to protect you, if you're in a crowd, if he doesn't keep you close, if people are picking at you and he doesn't protect you and get those people away from you, whether they're family or friends or strangers in public. When I go to a place with my wife, I hold the door open for her, let her in. I stay close to her if we're in a crowded place. If we're at a gas station, she doesn't have to get out of the car. I'm getting out the car at the gas station. If I find out that her umbrella's broken, I want to get her another umbrella. If I find out that she doesn't have enough money to fix a car or something like that, I try my best to contribute in that. I'm talking about while we were dating. So if you're dating someone that doesn't care about what you got going on, doesn't try to help you with things in life, I'm not saying that you got to demand it. But if he's not even trying, he's not trying to provide, he's not trying to protect, he's not moving in a way that you need him to move in, and that's probably not a man that you want to try to struggle through life with. Just walk away. Move on. If God has graced you with beauty and you're pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous, understand that that is likely a gateway into a relationship and it's not something that will sustain a relationship. You have to have good character, good morals, and understand how to satisfy and take care of a man for your relationship to flourish and grow and have staying power. So those are some real important points that I think every man should share with his daughter as she's growing and maturing into her young adulthood. If you got some other information that you think should be listed here, put them in the comments. And again, I'm going to expound on these points in a later video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.